guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Alizea and I'm your favorite black transsexual. Get up into the big pair or whatever. I'm back. How are y'all doing, girl? You already know Miss Alizea is having to push out this content, girl. And guess what, y'all? I'm doing the highly requested video, girl. I'm lying. This ain't highly requested, girl. But you already know I'm having to push out this content for y'all. So let's get into it. Before we get into today's video, girl, I need you guys to like, comment, and subscribe because you would never find another black transsexual like me. Hello, hello, hello. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. Get up into the big pair or whatever. Go ahead and lock in on my style. So today's video is going to be teaching y'all how to get a job as a trans woman or as a gay person or just as a queer person in general, girl. Let me show y'all, how to get a job, and let me teach y'all how to get a job as a queer person, girl. I had to learn this stuff too, girl. So yeah, I'm going to put y'all on game. So the first tip that I'm going to give y'all is that you have to look beautiful. I'm not saying that you had to be giving 10 toes down, but you had to look a certain way, girl. And I'm sorry to say it, but I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I know we're already starting off a little controversial, but I'm going to be honest with you. If you do not socially pass, you're going to have to learn how to pass or whatever, right? Or not even learn how to pass. You're going to have to learn how to work around the system. Me, when I first got into my transition, I didn't look the best or whatever, right? So we was in a, how do I say it? We was in the 2020 era or whatever, right? So I used to wear the mask or whatever, right? And I would go to the interview with a mask on, sitting over here talking or whatever, right? And I'm telling you, the mask really push y'all on game because, nobody can really see everything or whatever, right? And if you don't pass, don't beat yourself up over it because that's not going to be instantly like, you're not going to get a job, Because I'm going to put y'all on game. Like, if you can pass as a guy, I'm going to have to be honest with you. You're going to have to take off the clothes. How do I say it? That sounded so wrong. You're going to have to take off all the makeup and stuff. Because me, when I go to job interviews, I don't go like this or whatever, right? And the reason why I say that, and we're going to get into the next thing, sometimes you're going to have to wear, certain makeup. You're going to have to take off the makeup. When I go to job interviews, I go like this. Like, I go casual, and I don't go with the butterflies in my hair. I don't go with the, jewelry in my face. Do not go to no interview with jewelry in your face. Do not go to any interview with all this stuff on your face. Like, don't go anywhere with lashes like this. Don't go anywhere with hoops this big. Do not do that stuff. I'm telling you, y'all, I applied for 100 jobs. I kid you not. When I first got out here, I got applied for 30 to 100 jobs, girl. I'm exaggerating, but I'm trying to put y'all on game. But when I applied to all these jobs, I got rejected to every single job. And maybe it was because of my hair, because every time I went there, they were distracted. They were always just looking at my hair, looking somewhere else on my face, and they were like, oh, okay, well, we're going to give you a call back. When they say we're going to give you a call back, you ain't get that job. You ain't get that job. When I go to interviews, I take this stuff out. I don't need this type of stuff to feel validated. And if I look ugly, I'm just going to go get a haircut at the local barber shop. And, I might have to get Butch Queen. Because if, I got to, talk like this. Or how do y'all do man voices? I don't know how to, do a guy voice. But, I'll be like, yeah, so I'm trying to get a job. And, I'm very good with my resume and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to give trade, okay? Sometimes you're going to have to give trade if you're trying to get a local job. And it depends on the certain jobs. If you're working retail, yeah, you can't have this type of stuff. If you're bartending, okay, maybe you can do certain things. But even then, some of y'all are not even old enough to bartend, so we're not even getting into that. But if you're doing fast food, yeah, you can't have this type of stuff in at all. Do not have any excessive makeup because in fast food, you can't have certain stuff because they'll always say, oh, it's going to fall in the food, or all this stuff is just too much. You can't even put it in that hair net. You can't even tie it up. I'm like, girl, my butterflies ain't going to fall in no goddamn food, girl. But the next thing that I'm going to say is that you need to dress appropriate. So basically what I'm trying to say in the last point is you have to look business casual. I didn't know nothing about no business casual, but I'm gonna have to tell y'all something. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, business casual for women or business casual for men. You have to dress a certain standard, and I know it's ugly. when I put on those clothes, I was like, oh my God, this is giving butch queen. Like, this is not giving what it's supposed to be gave at all. But girl, I'm telling you, girl, I got so many more interviews and I got so many more opportunities with ugly clothes on. I'm sorry, like, sometimes I had to suck up my pride and just look ugly just to get the job, girl. And I do want to just add on to this. You can look dusty, you know, but I always say this: once you get the job and once you get, you know, to orientation and once you start your first day, then you can proceed to like start like transitioning while you're working, or like dress the way that you usually dress while you're working. Your main goal is to get the job. So you're gonna have to suck up your pride, you're gonna have to suck up your morals, you're gonna have to suck up your respect and just look dusty. And then once they hire you, because they see that, oh, this person's actually dressing business casual, oh, this person's actually looking up to par, you know, then you start sitting over here doing what you need to do. Okay, your main goal is to step foot in the job. Get the job. And do not wear sets of jewelry. I say don't wear necklaces. Don't wear necklaces at all unless it's like a cross. And even if you wear a cross, sometimes, you know, some people are, if you know. But just don't wear big old hoops. If you're gonna wear earrings, wear studs, and they can't be like excessive studs, like just like small diamonds or whatever. Do not wear no like, revealing stuff. Cover up your tattoos. You're not supposed to have no tattoos showing, because as how do I say this? Anything pertaining to like, customer service, they automatically look at you, especially if you're black. I'm gonna be honest to God with you. If you're black, you cannot look any type of ghetto. I'm sorry, you can't look any type of ghetto. I'm talking about like hood rat ghetto. You can't have no tattoos. Cover up them tattoos. Like my tattoo right here, nobody even noticed that I had this tattoo on because I had a flannel on and I had a long sleeve on. But they told me I had to cover it up when I was working at Smoothie King, and also when I was working at McDonald's before I got fired and I quit, the 7th day or whatever, right? But every day I had to go to work and cover this stuff up, and I got so tired of it, girl. I got so tired of it. And the next advice that I'm going to give you is that you're going to have to talk professional. I have a whole list right here because, girl, I, had to, take notes when my sister-in-law was teaching me this type of stuff. But you can't sit over here and talk the way that I talk. I talk very ghetto. I'm going to be honest. I don't talk like a regular suburban queen. I talk very ratchet. I don't talk proper per se. You're going to have to learn how to talk proper. I have a very much good customer service voice. You want to know, let me teach y'all something, okay? So when I'm going and I'm taking orders, I'm like, hi, how are you? Welcome to McDonald's. What would your order be? Alrighty, you want a McFlurry? You already, hold up, I already messed up.
If you're struggling to answer these 2 very common interview questions, here's some examples that could help you out. All right, so tell me, why are you a good fit for this position? I'm a good fit for this position because I have the relevant experience, skills, and work ethic that align perfectly with the requirements of this role. This opportunity just isn't another job for me, but a chance to take my career to the next level and add value to a team that I'm really excited to be a part of. All right, so tell me, what motivates you? I've always been driven by self-motivation. I've always had the understanding that it's up to me to get the results that I desire, which has pushed me to do the best that I can in all of my roles and has driven me to succeed.
Tell me why you're interested in this position. It's a simple question. It should not be a simple answer. I'm going to teach you how to answer this question in a way that'll blow the socks off your recruiter. And obviously, I'll give you an example at the end. Your answer needs to demonstrate an understanding of the role and the company. Make sure you've read the job description thoroughly and that you understand the key responsibilities. You need to sound sincerely interested, even if the biggest reason you want to work there is obviously the paycheck. You can't say that in an interview. Enthusiasm for the work tells the hiring manager that you're going to stick around for the long run and they're not going to have to put the effort in again to hire someone new. Make sure you sound interested in the job, not just the company. It's great to be excited about the company, but they're not going to want to hire you if they think you're going to come in and realize that you actually hate the job and that working at the company isn't all that it's chalked up to be. Connect your answer to your career trajectory. Why does this role connect you to what you enjoy doing and get you to where you want to be going? That said, don't make it seem like this job is just a stepping stone to get you somewhere else. I'm really excited about this marketing manager opportunity because I believe it offers the perfect balance of strategic thinking and hands-on execution, allowing me to contribute to what I understand to be a really important area of the business strategy and also leverage my past experience in acquisition marketing. I'd be really proud to work at a company like this one, and I'm equally motivated by the growth and opportunity in this role, and really the opportunity to make a tangible impact on the company's success.
I just want to say, talk as proper as you can. Please talk as proper as you can. Do not talk gay. I'm telling you, I don't even talk gay. I talk very, how do I say this? I pass So I get the privilege to do certain things that other people don't get to do. But even when I didn't pass, I didn't talk all fruitylicious and moving my hands. Do not move your hands. I try my hardest because I have ADHD. So I try my hardest to keep my hands under the table and like focus. You have to make eye contact when you're talking to people, even if you're looking cockeyed and you know that's awkward. Make eye contact with them to see, like, to show them that you're listening, even though you're not listening. And always respond. Always respond as much as you can. But what I did was, let me like show you, for example. When I got hired at the job that I'm at right now, there's this woman or whatever, right? We're going to call her, M or whatever, right? So M is my GM or whatever, right? So my GM, she basically asked me the following question. She's like, so do you have experience in fast food? Do you have experience in a restaurant? Yes, I have experience. I have been working at a restaurant for about a year, so I have the experience. I can carry trays. Yes, like you're supposed to like go above and beyond. And even if you never worked in the restaurant industry, it's good to lie. I lie. I lie on my resumes. I don't care about you. I don't care. Because I don't even think they really look at your resumes for real. So just make it look presentable, girl. And if you worked at McDonald's, girl, I'm not 9 times out of 10, girl, I think you can get a job. Because, girl, working at McDonald's, girl, if you lasted longer than 7 days, I'm pretty sure you can get a job. Because, girl, I last only 7 days with McDonald's. But, yeah, bada bing, bada boom. The next advice that I'm going to give you guys, and hopefully this doesn't get me canceled, but if they don't clock your T, don't announce that you're trans, don't announce that you're gay, don't announce nothing. I say this a lot. People don't know that I'm trans. And I can't understand that people online will be like, oh my God, yes, I can tell that you're transgender. Y'all, I have the privileged past. I have the fishy voice. I have the fishy features. Girls, it's giving fishy boots down. When you're going to interviews, you're supposed to get 10 toes down. So, like, per se, if I was to go in my flannel and stuff like that, I wouldn't go flat chested. I have a bra for everything or whatever, right? So my bra will give me the uppercut features or whatever, right? And you have to stand up straight. I stand up straight when I'm talking. I don't slouch, I stand up straight, I'm like proper, yes. And I make eye contact. I'm very talkative. I know how to talk to certain people or whatever, right? I know how to get my way, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. And also, when you're filling out the applications or whatever, and when they ask for your gender, say prefer not to say. I always do that. I did that with every single job, and even the jobs that I got hired, prefer not to say. I'm not putting male. I'm not putting female. I'm saying prefer not to say, because you don't need to know. Because also, don't put your race either. Do not put your race. Because if you're black, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to hire you. I'm sorry. Unless you're in the ghetto or whatever, girl, they're not going to hire you. And even then, they're not going to hire no black folks, girl. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to be honest. They ain't trying to hire y'all black people. So, put prefer not to say. So, when you go to the interview, you can show them what a real black person can do. Hi, yes, I'm very proper. I'm from the suburbs. Don't be like me, girl. I'm not talking all ghetto. But you get the gist of what I'm trying to say, girl. And the next advice that I had to say is lie your way to the top. I'm telling you right now, sisters, you really don't need to be sitting over here. How do I even say this? You don't need to sit over here and tell them everything and tell them that you got fired. Do not ever tell a job you got fired, okay? Don't ever tell an interviewer that you got fired from a job. I will always say I moved locations, aka I just moved, even though I never moved in the first place. Lie. You're going to have to lie, because if you're telling them that you got fired, if you're telling them you got enraged and you just quit on the spot, never tell a job that you quit. Just tell them that you moved locations. You had to go somewhere else. Say that you travel, but now you're stationed and now you live close. And if you live far from a job, lie and say that you live close. I do this all the time, and that's how I got these 2 jobs now. I lied and said that I live down the street, even though, girl, I live 20 minutes from my job now. But girl, no tea, no shade. They don't need to know that, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. And they be wondering why I be showing up late. They're like, why do you always show late? I don't know, girl. You see this beautiful face card. Even though, girl, I live 20 minutes away, girl. No tea, no shade. I don't even want to be going to work. And I also forgot about this. I want a lot of my sisters to understand that a lot of people think that fast food is so bad. I really don't think that fast food is so bad. I personally wouldn't really want to flip burgers and stuff. But now looking at it, it's not that bad, y'all. Because I work at the restaurants, whatever, right? And I think restaurants are harder than fast food. I'm gonna be honest, girl. I be in the back sweating, girl. I be in the back sweating making that food or whatever, right? But like, it's so easy. Like, all you do is drop food. You bada bing, bada boom. This is why, like, y'all be seeing me in like that last video or whatever this video comes out. Like, girl, I have a portable fan. I literally have neck fans when I go to work. Like, you know, I'm 10 toes down when I go to work, girl. Bada bing, bada boom. And like, I don't know. I think the best job to work if you're like queer per se is retail. I would say retail jobs are the best jobs to work if you want to not get misgendered, or even then, I don't know, just say retail is easier. But when you're working retail jobs, you're going to do a lot of stuff. A lot of people think when you're working retail jobs that it's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, you're going to be folding them clothes. Yes, sister, you're going to be sitting over here making sure these black folks ain't stealing, making sure these homeless people ain't stealing. Girl, then corporate going to be getting on your nerves. Your manager's going to be getting on your nerves because you're transgender and gay. You know, everybody's going to be misgendering you. And y'all can't be getting offended when you're working at these jobs and somebody is misgendering you. You don't need to be caring. Your main goal is to save that freaking bag. You're supposed to be getting to the bag. You're not supposed to be caring about what people think. You're there to save and make money. You're not there to sit over here and make friends. You can make friends along the way, but sit over here and worry about your goals. Worry about the goal that you have in your mind. You need to get money, okay? That's what I go through. Like, my main goal is to make money. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about nobody misgendering me. I don't care. I'm there to make money. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I hope to God, you know, I give y'all some advice, because, girl, now thinking about it, I really don't have no good advice. I feel bad because, girl, I don't know. Maybe it's easier for me because I'm just black or whatever, girl, and I just live my life for me. I don't give a fuck. You know, if I don't get the job, I get the job. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, don't beat yourself up if you don't get the job, girl. Not every job is meant for you. And y'all really hate on fast food jobs, but they're literally not that bad. You're saying I could never work at McDonald's? Yes, you could. Because I did it. I did it for 7 days, girl. It really wasn't that bad. What made me mad, girl, is them people, girl. And they just had me beat up. Girl, how you going to sit over and talk about my dead deceased mom and expect me not to go crash out, girl? Hell yeah, I'm going to crash out. But let me get off this video, girl. For this video getting monetized and I cuss somebody out. But bye, loves. Bada bing, bada boom. I got to go.